water signs. I have like 10 minutes to film this before before it's dark outside. But hi, my name is Simone. I've decided to go onto YouTube and do my readings. I'm looking forward to sharing this space with you all. Sorry I'm super rushed at this moment in time. Let me take a moment to get myself together. Alright, it is new moon in Libra. There's a whole lot of retrogrades up in the sky right now, but I'm doing a new moon in Libra reading right now. I also know that Jupiter is super close to planet, so I'm wishing you much fortune. So these are readings for water signs: Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars, and North Node. If you have any Earth, fire, or air placements, I've also made videos for those, and I will link them at the end of the video or in the iCards if I ever figure out how to do that. If not, then I'll catch it on the next set of videos whenever those come out. But yeah, I'm looking forward to learning and growing and sharing with you all. So Spirit, thank you so much for this day. Thank you for this message that we are about to receive. To Spirit and members of the collective consciousness with our water signs' best interest at heart, what are the present energies of our water signs? What's going on? What's going on? And that's the tea, bitch. Okay, so it looks like you all are walking away from things that are not working for you, like taking the opportunity, or you're about to take the opportunity to like recognize that you got a lot of shit going on and you do not want to have a lot of shit going on, and then leaving them behind and walking to someplace better, more fortuitous. It's giving that you are taking control over your sphere in the world, your realm of reality, and kind of enacting your capacity to leave things that are not serving you, leave things that are not in your best interest. Also, there's the Lovers in reverse. There's two flavors of this. One flavor is that some of y'all are leaving things that you have recognized are not in alignment with you, and making the decision to change your life by acknowledging that it's not in alignment and then separating yourself. The other flavor is that there is something just in your life right now that it could probably serve you to leave from because it is not in alignment with you. Right now it is giving a person. That's the energy. It doesn't look like it's like a life path type thing. Like it looks like it might be a relationship or a dynamic or a person in your life who, like, your proximity to them is not serving you right now. And they might just still be around. All right. So, on the topic of what's going on, what are some challenges that our water signs might be facing? Oh my goodness, look at the moon. Okay, so it's not quite the new moon anymore. It's right after the new moon, and there is just the faintest hair of a sliver of the moon in the sky. My camera is not good enough to catch it, but it's like, it literally looks like a hair in the sky. Oh, it's so beautiful. Let me keep going before there's no light left. So when we're talking about challenges, Spirit, any challenges that our earth signs might be up against coming up right now. 2 and 3. It looks like y'all are just you might have a spirit of wanting to take control of your life, or that's the energy that's around you of like, I'm gonna get things going, I'm gonna cut off things, I'm gonna walk away. But it seems like you're not doing that. Like there's this like delay or a lack of willingness to like just trudge on. Like it looks like it might be an intricate or a long journey, and you neither want to start it nor do you want to proceed with it. Like this could be like a sign to like just go, just start. You don't need to have all the plans out. And then this is also like, it's it's giving me the energy of like you kind of just need to like trot along, like keep going. But it seems like there's a resistance to doing both or either of those things, of like, you know that it might be a long journey, but like I don't know that I want to start it. It might not have to do, yeah, okay, never mind. This doesn't have to do with the thing that you're leaving. You're leaving that. This might have to do with like a project that you want to start, like a life that you want to build, like a career path that you might want to take. But you have to build it properly. You can't, it's not just gonna matriculate, and because you have to do all of that, then you might feel like a bit too bothered to start, or not too bothered to start, but you might just be taking your sweet time with it, and that's a challenge that it's looking like you might need to overcome. And also it's looking like you might also be a little bit down on your resources in general, and feeling some type of way about it. But any negative feelings that you might have towards your resources or money, like that's, you need to make a decision to change your perspective on you need to make a decision to like leave behind any lack mentality that you have from the past. Like I just cut the deck and it flipped to five of cups. So maybe you have some trauma with money, maybe you have some trauma with like working on something diligently. Authority problems just came into my head, so maybe like discipline has never been good for you in the past. And if you're struggling with any of those things, then yeah, it makes sense that like trying to hold yourself accountable and get something going would be difficult. But cut the deck, judgment card in reverse. This is something that you have to take action on. Like you can't, no one's gonna come to save you from this type of situation. Like you have to embody the emperor in this moment and make the decision, not just about like how you're cutting off people and things that are not serving you, but also just about like being diligent enough to create the future that you want. Like if you want it, you have to do that. Wow, not this read. So Spirit, is there any advice for our water signs on how they can overcome these challenges? Boop ba-doop boop ba-doop boop 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 ba-doop boop 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 boop. Okay. So it's looking like, okay, the first thing that came out was the Three of Cups in reverse. Maybe so, I think it does have to do with some people in your life, and I feel like you need to leave them sooner rather than later because they're causing a lot of counter conversation. If they're not in alignment with you, then whatever they have to say to you is not in alignment with you. So if you're like using them as a backboard for your ideas and shit, like they're not the people who are gonna help you. You know, and the advice that they give you might like actually cause enough confusion to you that it'll stop you from it might just slow you down. Also, Ten of Swords in reverse, like you, also being around these people reaffirms a version of you that no longer exists. So like you were this person around them, and then you grew out of each other, and still being around them makes it really hard for you to be this new person. Still being around them makes it really hard for you to like fully embody the new person that you have become already, just because like the reality that you're surrounded with is counter to the reality that you're experiencing. So you need to like it's slow down. You need to redirect and separate yourself from people and things and places and all of these things that are making it difficult for you to really step into your newness fully. And the choice is yours, baby. You can the world is at your fingertips, you know, and you're on the path already. You don't need to actually leave the path that you're on, but you do need to continue down it so that you can make it to where you're trying to go. All right. The sun is setting and I must away. It's been a blast. Thank you so much for joining me, water signs. And I hope that this new moon in Libra, all the way into our next phase of the moon, which we're already swiftly approaching, I hope that it serves you well. Not this earwig. Child, I gotta go. Okay, goodbye. Take care.